benzene, but if I put a methyl group on that, IUPAC, which I'll just abbreviate as I, calls this methylbenzene. Oh, tell me more, Mr. Campbell. But then there's something called a common name for this. And industry uses this compound for a number of things, mainly a solvent, but it has other uses to create other compounds that are more complex than this. This is called toluene. And unfortunately, you're going to hear more of this, because the industry doesn't like that name for whatever reason. They didn't come up with it. Okay? So I can put an NO3 there. It's a nitro group. I can put an NH, well, I won't put an NH2 there because that has all kinds of, well, amino benzenes will definitely be NH2. But we'll get into that later on. But let's put a second benzene on there. Our methyl group then. Let's put one there, and we had it, and we put one there. Now the IUPAC has always stated that when you have a situation like this, you have to number the carbons where the attachments are formed. So the IUPAC name for this is 1, 2, dimethylbenzene. Oh, I like that. Nice, simple name. I can remember that. That's really easy to figure out. And then the common name comes along, the silly word. No, we're going to do all kinds of nasty things here. First of all, we don't use numbers in the common name. No, we use words or letters that represent words. These are right next to each other. So this is called an ortho compound, or the letter O. You can say ortho, or say O, I don't care. But they don't even call this methylbenzene. No. So we call this xylene. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason, and I just never bothered to look me up because I just kind of like the name xylene myself, but that doesn't fit. That's just calling it Bob. Let's call it Bob. This is ortho Bob. Well, the next one, Fred, because I like Fred's name. So, this makes sense. This is like, oh, okay, fine, I gotta memorize it. What am I, in biology all of a sudden? Jeez. Memorize more. Don't stop memorizing, memorize this, memorize that. Biology, I love it. Now, let's move one of the methyl groups over here. Now that's no longer the same compound because those methyl groups were right next to each other. These are not. But they're not all the way across, they're just one carbon between it. So the IUPAC name, the logical name, is 1,3-dimethylbenzene. Common name, meta, or M. And again, they don't call dimethylbenzene, they call it xylene. Okay, wonderful. Oh, we can move it all the way across like I was talking about a little bit ago. So let's see what we were maybe mapping right there. So we'll put a methyl, we'll need that one methyl group there, and we'll put this over here. Exactly opposite each other. So IUPAC says, well, that's easy. That's 1,4-dimethylbenzene. Prominence says, who on that? That's para. Yeah. So, this is paraxylene. Yeah, not cool, huh? So, OMP for the three common names. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4 for the logical, what we call systematic. Now, how do you kind of remember P and O? Let's look at this. We just did the pair thing. So, let me ask you, what would be the name of this compound if I was to be a silly person and put these structures on there? What's the name of that? Yes, you got it. Paradise. Oh, looks so nice from here, doesn't it? Ooh, I can feel the warmth from the palm trees in the background. No? Okay. How about this one? Well, they're right next to each other, so this is going to be an ortho. This is orthodox. Orthodox. See? Helps you remember, doesn't it? No? One last thing. We have, these are called disubstituted benzenes. 2 of the hydrogens replace the 2 other substances. And you can have other things on there as well. We'll just do the systematic name for this. So let's suppose we had a methyl group here and ethyl group here, which is 2 carbons, C3H5. This is C3H6, but lose the hydrogen, so it becomes an ethyl group. When we do this, we name the attachments in alphabetical order. This is 3 methyl, 1 methyl benzene. If you're curious about the common name, this would be meta-ethyl-methyl-benzene. But systematically, that's the one I'm most concerned about right now that you get down, is that. Okay? And then if you start putting more than 2 on there like this, okay, if we use the systematic name for this, we get, these are called Nitro Roots. So this is going to be 2, 4, 6, trinitro, not nitro, nitro. You don't have to put the 1 on there, but we're going to do it just to be fairly consistent. Methyl benzene. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but look, it tells you exactly what the thing looks like. This is beautiful. This is what IUPAC is so wonderful about. You read the name of the compound, and if you know what the little bits mean, it's really easy to figure out what it looks like. Now, I'll tell you the common name because this is a rather important compound. This is known as trinitro toluene. Trinitro, and then the methyl benzene is called toluene. And the abbreviation for that you might be familiar with. Can't take it. Nitro Roots, boom. Oxidative compounds, nitric acid. Yep. Okay. So that's aromatic compounds. You will have an attachment on a PDF sheet for your homework. Practice. Have fun.